Hey fam, it is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I am back today with another pick a card reading. But first and foremost, I want to say welcome to all of the new viewers, and I want to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers. I hope that you all are feeling well. I hope that you all are feeling blessed. And y'all, I'm just excited. I'm grateful. I'm blessed, and I'm ready to get into this reading for today. So, thank y'all so much for tuning in. The question that we are actually asking Spirit today is, how do they feel now that you've moved on? How do they feel now that you've moved on? So if there's someone that you have moved on from, regardless of what type of connection that you have with them, and you're just curious to see how they feel about you and even about the circumstance or the situation, then just stay tuned. But if not, then y'all already know this may not be a reading, and I have a ton of other readings that you can definitely get into. But yeah, if you are new to pick a cards, this is essentially how this reading is going to go. You can pause the video right now if you need to and take a look at the 3 pile options that you have in front of you. And essentially, you're going to choose the pile or the piles that you would like to listen to. So for pile 1, we have the Ethereal Visions Tarot with the Pyrite Crystal. For pile 2, we have the Mystic Mondays Tarot with the Amethyst Crystal. Then for pile 3, we have the Arcanum Tarot with the Citrine Crystal. So pause the video right now if you need to. Take a look at the 3 different options. And then you're going to go to the description box, scroll down to the timestamps, and click the timestamp that correlates with the pile or the piles that you have chosen. And I will see you at your reading. All right, my pile 1 people, if you chose the Ethereal Visions Tarot with the Pyrite Crystal, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But first and foremost, I want to say welcome again to all the new viewers. And I want to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers. Y'all, I look forward to remaining consistent, posting even more video readings that you all enjoy, and just continuing to be myself. And I'm just excited to even be in this space. I'm definitely so appreciative of everything that you all have been doing to help my channel grow. And I just look forward to continuing to expand. But, you know, a step at a time. So thank y'all. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today, because I promise that you will love it here. And also make sure you check out the links in the description box as well. I have links there to book a personal reading. You can even donate to this channel if you would like to. There's multiple ways, but for your convenience, I have enabled the super thanks button directly beneath this video. You can also check me out on Instagram if you would like to, but definitely make sure that you check out my Etsy store. That's where I post my line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails. So I'm excited because I just did another drop, okay, for that store. So I'm definitely happy to, like, now I can pull back and focus on my own nails. So I'm excited. But with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. We're asking about the person on your mind. Like, how do they feel since you moved on? Okay, so how do they feel about you since you moved on from them, and even about the situation? So one thing has to be true. You were dealing with someone and they are no longer in your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, pile 1. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the 9 of Pentacles. This person definitely picks up that there's been a lot of forward moving progression when it comes to your life. They've picked up that, and it's positive. So it's just a high energy time period for you right now, or like energetic. It's just a lot going on for you right now. So for them, how they perceive it as like, oh, it's frantic energy, but it's positive when as far as how it's showing up in your life, is very positive. We also have the Ace of Wands. We also have the Hierophant here as well. Yeah, as far as like, how did this person feel about you? They feel like, you know, maybe you've always wanted to be independent. So what I heard was like excuses, excuses. So it seems as though this person believes, because what I'm picking up actually is you're the one who left this connection. That's what I'm picking up. Like you're the one who cut your losses to move forward. So this person believes that like you've always wanted to be single, you've always wanted to be on your own, you've always wanted to be independent. So that's what's going on. But this person also feels like you're more so focused on your own personal happiness in life, or what I keep hearing is progression. So like you being able to accomplish your goals. I also heard the word succeed. So this person feels like you're on that path to success or on the path to succeeding. But this person also picks up that like and just how they feel about you is like you're just gonna move on to establishing connections and relationships with others that you feel like are worth your time. Or what I also heard was destiny connections. So like you're just moving on to destiny connections. Or when I say destiny connection, essentially it's like someone who you're meant to have a relationship with, and someone that is going to help take you to the next level. So this could be spirit introducing like new relationships and new connections that actually cherish you. And like I said, want to support you, assist you in building a better foundation and moving forward. So building of a foundation could have to do with your business goals, your personal goals, or even just your relationship goals. Like if you want to be in a relationship with someone, then you deem that you need to be with someone who is worthy. I just keep hearing worthy of your time and worthy of your energy, or even being in relationships where you can actually learn something from the others. So more reciprocal relationships and just being around people that are just more so on your level. So that's what this person feels like, is like you're focused on elevating yourself, like you're focused on work. You could be focused on your creative projects. Some of y'all could be focused on school. So this person just sees that there's an immense increase of focus on what you want to do for yourself as a self-sufficient, independent, single person. So that's what they pick up. But they also understand that like where you are elevating yourself to is like you're going to end up meeting others that are on your level, you know? So pretty much it's like this person gets how they feel about you. Like they get it is like maybe they weren't enough, you know, for you, if that makes sense. And what I keep hearing is like you didn't really have good collective goals with this person. So maybe you and this person weren't really going in the same direction, you know, or you didn't desire the same things out of life, or you actually didn't desire the same outcome in life. So yeah, that's what this person picks up. And they just pick up that you're moving on to becoming so much more wealthy. That's what I keep hearing is like wealthy, prosperous, and abundant. So whatever it is that you all are focusing on right now, as far as like, I just keep hearing the word cultivating, and then also like the fruits of your labor. So like whatever it is that you are working on or striving for, it's like, I just keep hearing like, keep going, because it's going to pay off for you, especially when it has to do with your own finances and your own abundance. So yeah. This person, how they also feel about you, like since you've moved on from them. What I heard was marrying rich, marrying rich. So this person feels like you're going to end up marrying someone wealthy. You're going to end up developing some type of new money, which will become old money. So yeah, this person is picking up that like you're moving on to becoming rich. Like how they see you right now is you're pretty prosperous and abundant. That's how they're picking up you as far as within yourself. They also feel like you're very inspired by your own creative hobbies or things that really spark an interest in you. So you all could be very inspired right now. They also pick up that you have a new vision for your life, or that you are in constant pursuit of that vision for your own personal vision of a good life. And, you know, we all have different visions when it comes to what we want. We all do. You know, my vision for a good life is going to be different from your vision for a good life. But this person definitely sees that like you are actively working on bringing this vision into a reality. And they could also be picking up that you're very disciplined as well. But yes, as far as the situation between the both of you, it's like they feel that you have moved on and that you cut your losses. They feel like it was too much of a challenging, relationship. You and this person, even though there could have been some type of love and compatibility here at a certain point in time, it's like you all have moved on from this. So it must have taken a lot for you to move on from this individual. Now, this could be, because I see a lot of that has to do with family here. So this could be family, someone that you actually had a family with. This could also be a lover or even a family member within itself. But yeah, they definitely see you as someone who's very bold as far as you moving on from them. They pick up like that was a very bold thing to do. And I think it was a little tough, like for you to move on. Like I said, there's some relationship, that you've had with this person that has been fulfilling to you in the past. Okay. So it seems like at a certain point in time, it just wasn't fulfilling to you anymore. Yeah. I think this person never thought that you would do this, that you would leave. Um, Maybe they feel a bit like salty as well because it's like you just moved on to being independent. So that's why I just feel like they think it's not enough. And I think this person, well, they think they're not enough, or they were not enough for you, or the relationship wasn't enough. So there's some type of insecurity that's here as well, because this person is just viewing how like enthusiastic and optimistic that you are about, starting new things or starting a new relationship, or, because I see that there's more so a focus on yourself first before you decide to enter into some type of relationship or partner or collaborate with others. I feel like there's an intense focus on like you and what you can create for yourself right now and what inspires you. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. But this person, they definitely feel like you're going to just continue to keep elevating and also just elevating with other people. There's also a focus here on higher learning and education. So it's like learning more. Um, yeah, just learning more, learning about new things and definitely things that inspire you. So that's what they're picking up when it as far as how they feel about you. They just feel like you're continuing to elevate, and they feel like your life is moving forward like quickly, and they feel like you're happy about the new, life that you're stepping into, or the new life that you all are creating for yourself. But yeah, they're also projecting that like there's something here as well, like I said, with you marrying rich, or this could even be you starting, even here with the Three of Pentacles, it talks a lot about like business planning. So this could also be like you establishing like a new business, and that business taking off. So, you know, that's what they're thinking. But even here with the Queen of Wands, yeah, it could be that this person, thinks that you, because I know I said bold, and then we also have the Ace of Wands here. So there's a lot that has to do with your own expression. So this person feels as though, because what I heard was like, you have no time. So they feel like since you've moved on, it's like you really have no time for them anymore. And you all have leveled up and glowed up in a way to where it's like you feel a lot much more confident about yourself and about the things that you want, and even more confident about your particular life direction or what is happening next for you, because there's like a vibe here that you're very structured and very disciplined right now. So it seems like things are happening step by step. So yeah, that's something that this person is picking up. Like your personality is just bolder, you're more charismatic, and you're more confident. And I'm just picking up that you all love yourself just a lot more, So it's just interesting. It seems as though, yes, it could have been hard for you to leave this connection with this person. It could have been very challenging, because it seems as though there was some type of harmony here. But it just seems as like this is one of those connections that you just grew through. You just grew through that connection. And I feel like now you're just at a different place, And yeah, it can be very anxiety inducing for this person, or give them some anxiety, or give them some insecurity. But I just feel like you had to move forward with your life. So that's what they see. Even here with the Chariot, they just see that you're moving forward, and they see that you are on one accord with your life, or with yourself and what you want, and you're taking control of your life. And because you're taking control, it's like you're gonna see these changes, and you're gonna see these differences and changes within your life happen a lot much more quickly, especially with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. So you all are just empowering yourself. That's what they feel, and they feel like your life is moving forward. Pretty much, that's what they feel like. um but yeah, so you're just exhibiting a new energy right now at this point in time. Like, and I feel like the person that you have developed yourself to be, through this connection and just how you are now, it's just a big conflict between how you are now with the dynamics of the relationship that you exited. So it's like you being your own self, like being an individual, because I kept hearing the word individuality, and like maintaining your sense of individuality is the thing I think that broke you and this person up as far as the relationship between the two. Because it seems as though, even with relationships, what I just heard was I got lost. So it seems as though you and this person being in a relationship with them, you kind of got lost in the relationship. And that tends to happen, but I feel as though you started to think more about your own sense of individuality and what you need and what you want. So I feel as though that's what kind of like caused the divide or the drift, because I just keep seeing like a ocean and just seeing things drift apart. So it's like you drifting apart from this person. So um let's get some cards from the Divine Feminine Oracle to see how else they feel. Um so we had Trauma Bond that came out. We also have Looking Sexy, and then I'm going to shuffle the deck and get y'all some more cards. But yeah, for the most part, as far as with Trauma Bond, it may have been that you and this person, the reason why your connection worked so well was because you were still tied down to the challenges and the traumas that you have experienced. You could have also had one of those trauma bond relationships with this individual. And those are coming from a place of codependency. Um, because there's a lot here that has to do with self-sufficiency and your own sense of individuality. So I just feel like you just untangled yourself from the mess, or what I also heard was web, of all of the emotions and nuances that came into being connected with this person. And it seems like you just kind of untangled yourself from that and cut it off. So that's, I mean, it is what it is. And it could also been, because I know when I was shuffling, I saw the Temperance card. Another scenario could also be that as you began to heal yourself, as you began to grow confidence within yourself, it was kind of like you weren't really connected to this person, because things that used to traumatize you or afflict you, and you know, that could be emotions and even patterns of behavior and thinking. It's like because you've healed, you have essentially changed yourself. It's like you're not that same person. So you can no longer connect with this person from a place of trauma, or from a place of insecurity or feeling less than. So that's that. Um, yeah, this person definitely feels like you cut them off. But yeah, with Looking Sexy, that's confirmed as well here with the Queen of Wands. So this person definitely feels as though you are looking even more attractive. And then here with Harmony, yeah, it's like you're doing things in stride and you're doing things within your own time. And they feel as though you have a good harmonious connection with what you are doing, the seeds that you are planting for yourself and for your life, as far as with your life progressing and you finding success and accomplishing your goals. It's like you're enjoying what you're doing. Okay, you're enjoying the process, you're enjoying the journey, and you're also, they just pick up that you're also in a creative state of flow. That's just what I keep hearing. Like you're in your creative flow, where it's like you're just being inspired and taking action on the things that you want. They also feel like you are getting smarter, and they definitely feel as though like that you will be supported by a community of people, or even that there's other romantic options out there for you as well, especially if you are someone who's looking for love right now. They just feel like there's more options, or there's more supporters, or there's more. I also heard fans. There's just more people that are going to be willing to work with you where you're at. Um, there's more people that are going to want to align with you, so that's that. You all could definitely be influencing others as well. You could be teachers, responsible for socialization, or you could even be like a mentor or someone, like a respected person that people look up to. So yeah, they just, when they look at you, or how they feel about you, is just like you're in harmony with the things that you're creating. Essentially, you're doing what you have always wanted to do. What I heard was you're doing what you're supposed to do. So that's how they feel. You're doing what you're supposed to do. But here with infatuation within the reverse, this person definitely picks up that you don't really care too much for them, because what I just heard was not it. Not it. So this person feels like they're not it for you. And I mean, it is what it is. That's a part of the insecurity, because they feel like, oh, you just left them to go be with someone else, or eventually you'll find someone else, like that type of thing. But it seems like you're okay in your personal space, and what I heard was your personal bubble. So it's like that's what you're okay with. But then we also have freedom here as well. So yeah, this person definitely feels like you freed yourself from them. And it's very obvious here with the Six of Swords, and even with the Eight of Wands. It's like, it seems as though your life kind of just picked up, and it wasn't really like, I feel like maybe a conscious thing that you've done. Is just the fact of when you feel as though you have no connection to someone anymore. I just think it's a natural part of life where you just kind of drift apart from people. But that's what they pick up. And what are they projecting onto you? This is the Dark Mirror Oracle. Let's see what they're projecting onto you since you've moved on from them. Since you have moved on. We have obsession. So maybe there's a bit of narcissism here that they're trying to pick up when it comes to you. I just feel like you decided to cut your losses with this individual, like regardless of how this connection was moving. Like I said, there could have been some love here. There could have been an emotional bond here, but there's a huge emphasis, like I keep saying, for you when it comes to individuality. So it's like, you can't get lost in connections. You just always want to maintain your sense of freedom like we have here. But yes, we have obsession. So there is some type of narcissism that they're trying to project onto you. Like you're only self-interested and you only care about yourself. You only care about what you want. That's pretty much what they're trying to say. And they're also projecting onto you that you cut them off from a place of revenge, or that you have something against them. So they feel like there's maybe there's something that they've done to you, and you didn't like it. So now you are moving on. And in a sense, like they feel as though you are punishing them with your absence. And even here with like infatuation in the reverse, they just feel like you just don't like them. You don't care. Like as much as you've probably liked them in the past, as much as y'all have connected emotionally, it's like that's not the case anymore, And you were willing to, in a sense, sacrifice this connection for what you deem is better. So yeah, this person is dealing with a lot of insecurity here. And so they're just kind of thinking like back to, well, what did I do to make this person, leave? Or, what did I do to them? So they're thinking back to see like, what did they actually do to contribute to, of course, you moving on from them. But they definitely do feel as though you all are cruel. They feel like you're bitter when you cut them off. You're being mean. And that's just how they feel. and that you're just self-interested. So that's what they are projecting onto you. So that's crazy. Like, that's definitely crazy. I feel like this person thinks that you look back to the past as well, and that you are kind of reviewing the connection. So that's why they're just thinking like, what did, like, that person would say like, what did I do? Like, that's what they're thinking. Like, what did I do to make this person do this? Like, are they trying to get me back for something? Pretty much. But yeah, they just want to know like how it was so easy for you to sacrifice this connection with them, like how it was so easy for you to just cut them off, and they're trying to figure out what they did. What I heard someone's higher self say they know what they did. Like, they know what they did, but hey, I mean, maybe they do need to reflect, and they'll understand what they did. But yes, they do pick up that you all have something in your heart against that person. You know, they feel like there's something there, like you're mad about something. And this is why you're being so cruel, like you're bitter about something, and they just don't know what it is. But what I also heard was like cruel, or feeling cruel or bitter for things not going your way. So I think that's what they're projecting onto you, that like things have to go your way. And your way is to also move forward in life and cut your losses with that person. So they just feel like, um, they just feel like you moving on from them is like a classic example of this narcissism or this self-centeredness or obsession that you feel with yourself. They just feel like, because I just heard classic case or classic example. So I don't know what point they're trying to prove to themselves, but it's like everybody knows what they did or what they contributed to a situation. So maybe they just need to continue to ponder. That's what I heard. Ponder what happened. But yeah, I just feel like for you, it just got to a point of no return. You know, it got to a point of no return, and hence that's why you had to cut your losses. And there really isn't much else left to say. So what I heard was last resort. So they think that this was your last resort, was to leave. But I feel like your life was picking up anyway. So it's kind of no other option for you but to go get inspired, especially if a situation isn't working out and you feel deep down inside that you need your sense of independence and sense of individuality. So it is what it is. I just feel like you couldn't be your full self in this connection with this person. That's just what I'm picking up. You couldn't be your full self. So as you started to become your full self, there was a, you weren't compatible with this person anymore. I wanted to say there was an incompatibility, but let's use this reconciliation deck to see what else comes up as far as when it comes to this person. And on the bottom of the deck, I saw long distance between you. And then I also see vibrational alignment. So that's how I just feel like you could be out of alignment with this person. And that has definitely put some distance and space between the both of you. This could be someone that actually does not live in close proximity to you. But if not, I just feel like it's an energetic thing to where it's like we're separated. We're not even on the same page. We're not even on the same time. We're not even in the same, you know, we're not, what I heard someone say was like the same category. Like we're not even there. So yeah, I just feel like it's just, this is someone that you're not even, like I said, it's like we're not even on the same level. Like we're not in the same place anymore. So that's what's going on. And then we also have here discovery period. So I mean, I feel like this is more so for this person, like coming to conclusions and trying to figure out like what it is. I feel like you already knew what it was, because I feel like your life was already moving forward and there were already things that you were working on and you were trying to be consistent and diligent with, especially when it comes to your goals or even your creative hobbies. So I just feel like with discovery period, it's like this person is finally catching up and they're seeing what is actually truly going on when it comes to you, because they had their own projections of things. But I just feel like it's going to take that person looking at this from an objective place and not from an emotional place of insecurity. And they'll see that they probably, it like them, yes, they're a part of it, and especially why you decided to leave them, but it's like they're not the whole picture, you know, like it's not solely just about them. You obviously have other goals and things that you want to focus on in life, and you're happy about your new beginnings. You're happy about finally moving forward with your life. You're happy about this focus that you all have been showing, this diligence that you all have been showing. It's like, this is what you're optimistic about and you're enthusiastic about. So it's like they just have to decentralize themselves from your life. It's like this person sees themselves as the center, and it's like you can't always be the center of someone else's life. Like, be the center of your life. So I just feel like they're catching up, and they're finally like seeing what's actually really truly going on with you, and understanding, which is, yes, growth and transformation. That's what's really going on with you. And it's understanding that like they're not, they have nothing to do with this, and it's okay. You know, like, I'm just like, what is it? And it's like, they have nothing to do with this, and it's okay. Like, yeah, they're looking at it from a fear-based standpoint. And they need to understand that it's about you. Okay, like, that's what it's about. Your life is about you. So yes, if you're obsessed and you're self-centered, especially potentially even with that Queen of Wands, is like, maybe you just feel like you have to be, but you all are just focused on your own sense of individuality and freedom right now. So I think that's something else that this person needs to realize. But hey, they're definitely all up in your grill right now. They're all up in your business right now. That's what they're looking at. And yeah, that's what it is, y'all. I definitely hope that you all like this reading. I hope it resonated. I definitely hope it made sense for you all. And I cannot wait to see y'all in the next one. Be blessed, fam. All right, my pile two people, if you chose the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck with the Amethyst Crystal, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But first and foremost, I want to say welcome again to all the new viewers. And I want to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers. I just want to tell y'all thank you for everything that you all have been doing to engage with my channel and helping it grow. I look forward to being consistent, showing up as my best self, and just posting more video readings that you all enjoy, and of course creating more content in the community tab, and of course going live. So definitely make sure to stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I'm just going to continue to express my gratitude. So I'm excited to keep things moving and to keep pushing. So thank y'all. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today, because I promise that you will love it here. And also make sure that you check out the links in the description box as well. I have links there to book a personal reading. You can even donate to this channel if you would like to. For your convenience, I have enabled the super thanks button directly beneath this video. You can also check me out on Instagram if you would like, and make sure you check out my Etsy store. That's where I post my line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails. And y'all, I'm excited because I just dropped like 6 sets last week, and now I can focus back on my nails, okay? So I'm definitely excited about that. But yes, I think that's it for the announcements. Let's go ahead and get started. The question we're asking Spirit today is, how do they feel since you've moved on? Okay, so one thing must be true, is that you were dealing with someone and you have now moved on. Okay, and you're curious to know how they feel about you and also how they feel about the situation. So let's go ahead and get started. Pile 2. Okay, so we have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have Death. We have the 9 of Wands. have the Two of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands, but the Ace of Wands came out within the reverse. We also have the Seven of Cups here. And then we also have the Four of Swords. But I want to get something for the Six of Pentacles. And then we also have the Sun here as well. Okay, so I feel as though this is funny. I feel like, okay, how this person feels about you, they're a bit salty. They're a bit salty, but what this person picks up is like that you are no longer really giving them, what I heard was time and attention. You're no longer giving them the time and attention that they're used to. It's like you're no longer giving them the support that they're used to receiving from you. For some of you all, it could have also been resources that you were given to this person. You know, resources, of course, like money, food. I keep hearing time. Like, it's literally time. So I keep hearing time, like, because I'm like, what are other resources? Money, food. Maybe you could have been helping this person with rides. But I'm also just picking up time and loving energy. It's like, so this person definitely feels some type of way because it's like you're not necessarily giving them that anymore. But they see that you are generous and kind and loving and so nice to other people. I think that's something that's coming up here. It's like they see how you are to other people. Like you'll show your hand to other people. You're upfront with other people. You don't really have any negative intentions with other people. But for some reason with them, it's like they feel like you are being stingy or you're being selfish or you're not, you know, you don't want to give to them. That's not what you're trying to do. It's crazy because I feel as though this person tries to do things to get you to notice them, or they try to it's like they're trying to get you to choose them again, you know. So I'm not sure what this person is doing. What I just heard was like they're overinflating themselves, so they must have like an overinflated ego right now. But it's like they're trying to get you to see them in a different light. They're trying to make themselves seem like they're more than what they are, or that they have acquired more, especially if this is a no contact situation, because that's what's coming up here as well. And of course you moved on, right? But it's really coming up heavy that there's no contact and that there also was a separation between you and this person, and that you went to your respective corners. So like you actually took a time out and break from this individual. But I feel like this is someone who, like, within you being gone and within your absence, is like they're going to try to make it seem like they just done so much in the meantime since you haven't been speaking to them. Pretty much this person feels like you're guarded when it comes to them, like, and you're not really trying to share any more of yourself with them, so they can pick up on some boundaries that you all have when it comes to them. But I mean, it's definitely interesting. This person feels like you're no longer inspired by I looked on the bottom of the deck, and so here we have the Queen of Swords, just confirming that message again. With as far as when it comes to boundaries, and then even with the Six of Wands within the reverse, it's like, you know, because the Six of Wands talks a lot about validation and attention. So it's like you're literally not validating or attending to this person's ego anymore. That's what's going on. But yes, they just feel like you're not really inspired by them, and like the ending of the connection kind of like took you out. Like it just was something that you just did not want to deal with anymore. So it seems as though you could have had a very, like, what I hear is detrimental ending with this person that forced you to have to be selfish, that forced you to have to be stingy, that forced you to have to hold on to your resources because you've been so giving in the past. This is forcing you to have to make decisions and go in a different direction. So Yeah, this is how this person feels. They also feel like you have choice when it comes to others. So like you have other options now that this connection is over, or now that you're not dealing with this person anymore. Um, and they feel like you are in a more empowered space because you do have options. So you can exercise informed choice. So essentially, you're putting yourself in the position to choose what you want out of life, whether it's another relationship or whether it's focusing on your goals, focusing on what's important to you, your own spiritual development, love, your happiness, maybe building a foundation with someone else, and then your own personal growth and transformation and healing. So it's like there's a lot of different things that you could be focused on at this point in time in your life. So this person feels as though you're in an empowered space to go create the life that you want. That's what they feel like since this connection has ended, and you're no longer inspired by this connection anymore. It's like you're no longer inspired to be in communication with this person, or you're no longer inspired to create some type of vision with this person or just with the relationship. It's like that's not really what you want to do right now at this point in time. So that's just what they're picking up. They're like, you want to go in another direction. You're protecting yourself, you having your boundaries up. You're also very happy and optimistic, and you're deciding to share that energy with other people. Um, that's just what it is. Even the things that you're happy about, it's like you're willing to share that with other people. You don't really give this person the time. What I heard was time of day or even energy. Like you don't give them that anymore. So they feel some type of way about that. um they know like why you're not dealing with them. But even here with the hermit, I just feel like you're dealing with your own issues and traumas, and I also feel like you're dealing with your own depression. And what I heard was also like you regressing and going backwards. So it could have been like you just being in a relationship with this person, like, and you just started to go backwards within your life because there's this huge emphasis on like, what can I do next, where can I go next? And then you also deciding to bring all of your energy inward and just focus and hone in on yourself. So yeah, there's a huge emphasis here on like, okay, what's next? Like, yes, I went through the ringer. That's what I heard. I went through the ringer with this individual, with this connection, with this relationship. Like, what's actually next for me? And, as far as you dealing with the depression, and what I also heard was like, leave me alone, or like you just wanted to be alone. That's just what you needed. You need the space to be alone. Um, I think that this also contributed to you not feeling inspired when it comes to this connection. Like, or just as it ended, it's like, just another thing ending. I just feel like you need time to figure out where to go next in your life and like what actually truly makes you happy. And I just feel like you needed a break from this person. And I feel like that's something that they're picking up on. And even like your emotional state. It's like maybe your emotional state just wasn't the best when you were dealing with this person. And now they can see what I just heard was cutting off the dead weight. So now they can see that since you have moved on, it's like you seem to be in a lot much more of a happier, lighter, brighter space. That's just what I'm picking up. They feel like there's really no hope as far as with the connection with them. They feel like there's no hope. Internally, they feel mentally stuck with the situation, when I feel as though the best thing for them to do is just to move on and to see that they don't have to be stuck here because you're no longer here um, either. So it's like there's no reason to still be here or to still be waiting for someone or still expecting something. But like I said, they also want you to choose them again. So it's like they're doing things to get your attention, or they're trying to make these pseudo changes like that they think are going to appeal to you, or do things that make them feel as though you'll be attracted to them again. And it's like I just feel like they should give it up, because what I just heard was you need to give it up. So it's like it seemed like this person needs to give it up and let it go. So it's like they're trying to still be around. They can still be very much in your energy, but you've taken a break from this person. Um, You definitely have, and I feel like you wouldn't really choose them. What I just heard was on your worst day, you wouldn't choose this person. So even on the day in which you didn't have the best mental clarity, okay, and your mind wasn't connecting the dots, it's like you still would not choose this person on that day, pretty much. But yes, with the Three of Swords, here's another indicator of a breakup. Death, it talks about endings and beginnings, but when it comes to connections, it very much it very much so can be an ending. Okay. And then also with the Ace of Wands within the reverse, it's like if this was supposed to be, that's another indicator that lets me know that it was an ending. Because it's like, if this was a new beginning, then it would be like, okay, we're taking this to the next level in our connection, or there's a lot of excitement around this connection growing, you know. And it's like, there is no excitement here coming from you to this person, and they pick up on that. Because if it was, then you wouldn't be in a situation that you're in with this individual. But yeah, they just feel like you got other options. There's other things that you can do. You can take your life in any direction that you want to. But yeah, with the Three of Swords, this person definitely feels some betrayal, some sadness, and some hurt about the situation. But I just feel like you all just were not in the best emotional space for yourself. So the best thing for you to do is to focus on self-preservation. That's just what I keep picking up. It's like you had to save yourself. Because I keep hearing spirit say, save yourself, save yourself. Like, so you had to save yourself. Like, yeah, like you realize that you are all that you have in the end. So you must save yourself. You have to preserve yourself. Because if not, then what's left? It's like thinking about a glass and it being half full or half empty. It's like if your glass is half full, you know, it's dwindling. It's like, what do you have for yourself? Like, you can't really give to another person if you know that you're not together for yourself. So yeah, this person definitely feels sad about this connection ending. They're feeling some depression now, but I feel like you were feeling depression from while you were in the relationship with this person, and even as you had to leave that connection, you were feeling some type of depression. um but yeah, I just heard the word onset, onset. So it seems as though it's like you've experienced the bulk of like the emotions of what this person is experiencing. You've experienced them already. Because I heard early onset, like, so you've already experienced this, where it's like this person is just now feeling this after the fact, if that makes sense. So it is what it is. Like, that's probably why they feel some type of way, that you're a lot much more happier, because they're feeling depressed and they're feeling sadness. But I pick up that you have felt the sadness as well, especially as you were healing through this connection and trying to persevere and figure out what's next for you in your life. It's like you experience the sadness as well. It's just that they're experiencing it right now. Let's see what else. I mean, I split the deck and I also see the Queen of Cups here. So, I mean, as far as within you, within yourself, this is definitely you developing even more of a sense of, what I heard was connection, and just more so like a sense of unconditional love for yourself, forgiving yourself, nurturing yourself, you know, being your own best friend. But like for the Queen of Cups, when it comes to this person, how they feel about you, yeah, there definitely still is some emotional connection coming from this person towards you. I think this person still cares about you. And they care about you even more so now, because it's like they still want to be chosen by you, even though they've experienced some pain here as well. So for some of these people, I think you found out that this person was a cheater. So that's something that they're acknowledging, is like you found out that they were a cheater. Um, and they've contributed to the connection ending. But yeah, this person definitely still has some type of feelings of love. And what I also heard was commitment towards you. So they still feel some type of way. I think this is why they still want to make themselves like a worthy option for you, you know. And it's just like, I don't think they're one. I really don't think they're one. Like, I just heard that they have a long way to go. Or what I also heard was by a long shot. By a long shot. So hey, let's use this is the Divine Feminine Oracle, and get some cards from here to see how else they feel about you. but they definitely still want to be chosen. I can say that they still want to be. So we have walk away. Yeah, I mean, this is quite evident and obvious that you have walked away from this individual. So the infatuation card also came up here as well. So yeah, it's crazy because it's like this person, in a sense, it's like they're re-idealizing you or like falling in love with you again, but it's like your back is turned and you're going in a different direction. So I don't know how that typically happens with people, but I just think this person, like I said, they want your time, energy, and attention, and you don't give that to them anymore. So they're, in a sense, re-idealizing you, and I feel like they want that back in their life, even though they have picked up that, like, there is a separation here. Okay, there is a breakup here. So it seems as though this person is having a hard time, like, letting this go. I didn't see any cards here that have to do with that, but I do see a lot of endings, and the fact that this person still feels some type of way about you lets me know that they're not essentially letting it go. They're not letting it go. So we have here with sweetness, this person still has some type of, you know, feelings towards you. They're still sweet on you. But I also feel like it's them acknowledging your generosity here as well, and also reciprocation. So it seems like you're that type of person that, like, you're not just about what you can take or what you can gain. But we see here as well, you're also about supporting and caring for others. Even with the Queen of Cups that came out, you could have been very supportive, nurturing, and caring of this person. But because you have revoked, I just heard revoke their privileges or revoke their rights, it's like now they feel some type of way. So they don't know, they no longer have privileges anymore when it comes to you and being in your energy. So that's something that they definitely feel. They can feel that. And then we have here as well with apologize. And this is coming up over here near this potential cheating energy. Hence is why the connection, I feel like, was kind of, it was deaded, okay? Which is why I feel like it was ended, is because it's like you were not the only, you know, focus as far as when it comes to this person and their priorities or other things or connections that they were developing in their life or seeking to develop. What I just heard was make me a girlfriend. So maybe it seems as though this person, you and the relationship you had with this person, didn't even have a title. It seems like they were like stalling on trying to have some type of higher commitment with you. So now that you have like revoked their, what I also heard was rights to access. So you revoke that. Maybe this person felt like they always would have access to you, and they felt like it was a right or it was something that they were entitled to. But it's like, I think you let them know that that's not necessarily the case with the boundaries that you have placed up when it comes to them. But yeah, this person definitely wants to apologize to you. And what they want to apologize for is essentially showing who they really truly are. Okay. Because when I see this shapeshifter energy, it lets me know that, like, the person that they presented themselves as being wasn't really who they are. So over time, of course, as you know, people definitely show their true and real selves. So yeah, this person just wants to apologize for not being who you thought they were, you know. Not being who you thought they were. And then we also have here narc repellent. So it's highly likely that this person you are dealing with is a narcissistic individual, someone who has a personality disorder. And this would definitely make sense as to why they are real idealizing you now that you have walked away. That's definitely the case. And then we also have karmic here as well. So definitely the case that you were in a narcissistic relationship, a narcissistic abusive relationship with this individual. Hence, they're real idealizing you now that you have decided to leave the connection. I mean, I feel like people do that anyway. Like, they typically will tend to, like, start, you know, forgetting the things that broke you and them up, they'll start forgetting about the bad. They'll start forgetting about the bad things and then start remembering the great things or the great moments that you had. And that's what helps them to start to re-idealize you. Because whenever I see this, it always makes me think about wearing rose-colored glasses. So they're wearing the rose-colored glasses again, and they're starting to become enamored with just how sweet and kind and generous that you were to them. But yeah, this person definitely wants to apologize. They were not being their true selves. Um, and yeah, they just feel like you just wouldn't have anything to do with them. Like what I heard was off-putting. So it could even be here with the Queen of Swords, like the things that you say or do could be very off-putting to this person, which essentially is what is repelling you from this connection with them. So let's see how else they feel about you. But you know, what are they projecting onto you? And this is basically just from their own understanding, like what they're projecting onto you. So let's go ahead and see. So here we have Parasite, and then we also have Atonement. So I definitely feel like when it comes to, as far as the Parasite card, it's like this person just how they think, like they think that you see them as being parasites. You see them as being people that just pretty much latched onto you. And I think this person also picks up that you see them as being a liar as well. Hence is why you had your boundaries up, or you know, you just took back your power. You took back your time, your energy, and your resources. But yeah, they're definitely projecting this onto you that like, oh, you think that they're some type of parasite, or you think that there's someone who just, you know, they're just focused on getting their needs met and seeing what they can get out of the situation. But they're also projecting onto you as well that like you just rather seek a reciprocal relationship somewhere else with people that actually can mutually benefit you as well, or be mutually beneficial to what you want out of life. But yeah, they just feel as though they're projecting that like you and them no longer have anything in common, or you don't see yourself aligned with them anymore. um that's what they pick up. And they also pick up that like you look at the connection as like it's a spoiled connection, or it's a dead connection, and essentially you just have to let it go. I feel like this person knows, because what I heard was like they know they're trash, or a trash individual. I feel like this person knows that they're a trash individual. Um, but I also feel as though like they project onto you that like you tend to carry the weight and the burden of what went on. I feel like this person knows exactly what they did wrong. And just even here with betrayals, and then karmic with as far as when I see karmic, it makes me think about like bondage, or you being bound to something that's just not good for you, it's unhealthy for you. I feel like this person knows like their bad behavior, and they know what they did to contribute to this connection, because I see a breakup here and an ending, so they know what they did to contribute to it. But I also feel like this person, when they look at you, they think that you tend to take too much accountability and responsibility for things going wrong, when it's not really your cross or your burden to bear. So yeah, this person definitely feels like you are taking on the burden or the responsibility of this connection, when I feel like they believe that you should just let it go, because they know what they've done to contribute to this situation being how it is. So essentially you're taking on too much. You know, this person, I feel like they have a good idea of what the benefits were when it came to you, and that's something that they were concerned with. Whereas is you could be concerned with the connection ending, and it's like you're taking too much, like you're taking on too much. I just want you to know that like even though you could have thought that you were a good help for this person, it's like they're used to just seeing what they can get out of people. So in a sense, if you're still mourning the loss of this connection, I just want to tell you, like, you don't have to mourn the loss of it anymore. Like, you can just stop it. Just stop it, because that would be you taking on too much, you know, emotionally. You just have to kind of let it go. That's what they're projecting. Like, you're taking on too much. And if you feel like you are, like, you're taking on a lot of the emotional burdens for why this connection ended, you're still replaying the things that you said, the things that they said, you're still replaying the things that were done. It's like, I feel like it's time for you to stop doing that. Pretty much. I feel like it's time to stop. But yeah, this person, I mean, they're projecting it onto you that essentially you know what's up with them. I mean, you know that you've gotten a clue. You've waken up to see, you know, what is going on with this individual, and that you just deem them to be a parasite. So that's just what they pick up. You deem them to be a parasite, but also just with you all as well. I would definitely say that you can't take responsibility for everyone. Like, just saying that again, it's like you can't take responsibility for everyone, because in a sense it's like you're putting yourself in a position to suffer, because people are going to have shortcomings, and people are not always going to show up as their best self. So yeah, it's like contributing to your suffering when you can just, in a sense, let it go since it's ended. So maybe that's the mirror that's kind of going on within you and this person, because it's like they're still there. They're still like very much in your energy. um I heard the word haunting, so it seems like this person in a sense could still be like, in a sense it feels like they're haunting you, just like their energy seems like it's haunting, but it's literally because this person wants to get chose by you. So maybe they feel like, oh, let me come towards them and just apologize for what I did, and you know, we'll see what happens next. But yeah, it's just best that you let them go, because they know what they did. And they feel like you're carrying too much of the responsibility of what they personally did, what they have to atone for, you know, what they have taken from you, or just that simple aspect. And this is probably why, like I said, you took your power back, is because they're draining and they're energy vampires. So that's what they're definitely projecting that on to you. So let's get y'all some cards from the reconciliation deck, and let's see what comes up for this individual. So we also have discovery period here as well. And you know, like the discovery period is where you are gathering more information. So it could be that this person is gathering more information about you, but we also have vulnerability concerns. So there's really only a cap or a limit that I feel like this person can, there's a cap or a limit when it comes to this individual. And there's just certain places that this person just cannot enter. And I feel like one of those places, of course, is your heart. I feel like you have your boundaries up when it comes to this person, and they could be trying to figure out what they can do to get back into that space with you. What I heard was get back into your good graces, or just find their way back into your heart space. But it seems as though it's like that's not something that you're really interested in at this point in time. We have healing in progress, and we also have no. So that's just for this person, because I really do feel like they want to come back. That's something that they want, because they haven't really let this go. I just feel like for you all, you just have to forgive yourself for just how the situation went down, so that you can fully let it go as well. But I don't really pick up that like, oh, you want to start over when it comes to this person. It's just kind of like forgiving and healing from that point in time, from that relationship, and then moving on. But yes, we do have healing in progress here. Yep, and like I said, no. Like I said, no. And then here we have an ex involved. So yes, this definitely could be someone that you've dealt with in the past. But when it comes to karmic, yep, a karmic partner from the past. And then even narc. Yeah, you could have been dealing with a narcissist, like I said. And then with the Three of Swords right there, it definitely lets me know that there could have heavily, and even with the Seven of Cups, been some cheating involved. Okay. But yes, yeah, let me get y'all another card from here and we'll see what comes up for y'all with the reconciliation deck. And then we're gonna let this go. All right, so we'll be texting you. I think this person will definitely be reaching out to you. Like I said, they want to get chose. And then we also have here that they want to apologize. So when I say get chose, what I'm saying is that they want you to choose to have a relationship with them again. Okay, they want you to choose to build with them again, to choose to basically, yeah, develop another connection and relationship with them. That's what they want. They want you to choose them to be in your space. But I don't think that's something that you want to do here. We said we see the no. Okay, this could also be spirit telling you no. Like, this is not for you because you are healing. Okay, even here with the Nine of Wands, healing, there's healing in progress that you need. Then we also have here just go with the flow. So I just feel like you have to go with the flow of like just what you're naturally being told to do. And one of them, I just feel like, is forgiving yourself and choosing to not see this connection failing as your fault. Okay, because this person knows exactly what they did. And what I heard was they want to move past what they did, but they know exactly what they did. And yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we also have here unable to give, closed. So I just feel like it's just coming back full circle where it's like you're just not able to give this person what they're used to, or what they think they're about to get. Is like you're just not able to do that with this person at this point in time right now. So the kitchen is definitely closed and they cannot have it their way. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here. I definitely hope that this reading resonated. You just gonna keep doing you, pretty much. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Be blessed, fam. All right, my pile 3 people, if you chose the Arcanum Tarot deck with the citrine crystal, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But first and foremost, I want to say welcome, especially to all the new viewers. And if you are returning, especially all of my lovely returning subscribers, I definitely want to say welcome back and just thank y'all for just being all around amazing. I just look forward to showing up and just doing what I can to continue to keep growing this channel. So I'm just always gonna show y'all my gratitude because you could be anywhere, but you chose to be here with me. So I don't take your time or energy lightly. And I appreciate that. And I just look forward to continuing to show up and just do my best. Like, I feel like that's really all I can do is to continue to show up and just continue to keep posting more readings and just supporting y'all in the best way that I can. So thank you so much. Definitely make sure, if you have not subscribed, click that button and join the fam today, because I promise that you will love it here. And also check out the links in the description box as well. I have links there to book a personal reading. You could even donate to this channel. There's numerous ways that you can, but for your convenience, I have enabled the super thanks button directly beneath this video. You can also check me out on Instagram, and you can take a look at my Etsy store. That's where I post my line of 3D and hand painted gel press on nails. Y'all, I'm excited because I can finally do my nails. I've been telling every pile that, like, just look for it, okay? Because I'm definitely coming on here with a new nail set now that I have successfully updated my store. So within that being said, let's go ahead and get started because y'all came here for the tarot. Okay, so we're basically asking spirit, how do they feel since you've moved on? Okay, so one thing has to be true. There's someone you were dealing with and now you have moved on, and you're curious to know how they think and feel about you and even about the circumstance or the situation. So let's get into it. We have the Hermit within a reverse. Dang, that's pretty sad energy. I'm not gonna hold y'all. That's actually pretty sad energy, but we're gonna keep going. We also have the Ace of Cups here. I mean, the Ace of Cups definitely talks a lot about like emotional releases or even some type of breakthrough. So we'll see what else is going on with this person, but it seems like they're dealing with quite a bit of sadness. They feel very withdrawn, or they could be in isolation and in solitude. We also have the Tower here. It seems like this person is dealing with like other changes, you know, maybe other changes and things that are outside of this connection. But we have the King of Wands. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. I think this person also fears, you know, you having a new romantic connection elsewhere. But I don't know. We're going to get some more information because this is definitely interesting. And we have the Seven of Wands. It seems like you're defending your position. You know, you're defending your position when it comes to this individual. It's like, I feel like you all are just in a better place without this person being in your life. It's like you're just at a better place, and it seems like you've built up more within your life. So maybe you just had, what I heard was the diligence, but also just the time to focus on other things that you're passionate about. But I also feel like this person, they're sad, but they're also, it seemed like they're smearing your name or they're talking about you to other people as well. So I don't really like that. It's like the strategy that they're taking is weird. You know, it's like they're sad, they're depressed about it. They want a reconciliation, especially here with the Six of Cups here, just confirming that message of a reconciliation. They want to renew the connection. They want to renew the friendship between you and them. They think a lot about the past memories, but it's like, I just heard thanks for the memories. It's like everything is gone. Like the connection is gone, is broken up, like, you know? So I just feel like this person could be a bit salty, hence is why they're talking about you to other people. It seems like you all have built up quite a few things since you left this person. So you're trying to get things back together. What I heard was getting things back in order. Trying to develop a sense of normalcy. That's what I pick up. Trying to develop a sense of normalcy. And also here with the King of Pentacles and even with the Ten of Pentacles, it's like you could just be focused on like business and enterprise. Some of you all could be responsible for other family members. So that's what you're focused on, is making sure that your family is good, making sure that your family has what they need. And I also feel like you all are giving to other connections now. So it's like other friendships that you have with people. You're just wanting to have more fun in life. I pick up playfulness. So it's just like, or even for you all that have children, it's like that's what you're focused on, is like enriching the lives of your child, the lives of your children, or even the life of your child or if your loved ones. It's like that's what you're focused on, is like enriching those relationships, enriching those connections. Like that's what you're more so leaning into. What I heard is night and day. So it's like night and day with this person. As far as like how you feel and how they feel, it's like night and day. That's something that I picked up. It's like night and day. Like this person is withdrawn to themselves, but you are in an energy of expansion, and you know, you're drawing other people to you because you're expanding. So like they're withdrawn, is really no energy, nothing going on here, but it's like you are expanding. You're caring for others, you're nurturing and developing, enriching other important relationships to you. So yeah, I feel like this person also thinks that you are financially well off here with the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. And then look here with the Ace of Pentacles. It's like they just feel like you're more financially well off. And that's just where your attention is going, to your money. Okay, that's what you're spending time doing. You're focusing on your money. You're focusing on developing yourself into this new person. I feel like a lot of you all want to be comfortable. You want to be better off. Like, you want to be abundant. And so that's what you are focusing on, is where you can cultivate this abundance. And I feel like it's outside of this relationship. So yeah, they just feel like you're being blessed. They feel like you all are receiving opportunities right now to better your financial situation. They see that you all are leaning into those opportunities and feeling bold enough to take advantage of them. Um, but they're definitely feeling nostalgia as well, especially if you had a family with this person. And especially if this was someone who provided for you, it's like they feel a sense of nostalgia. Excuse me, they feel a sense of nostalgia as well. Like they're thinking back to the times when everything was running perfectly. I feel like this person wishes that they could be like a provider. Like they wish that they could be the person that you can come to when you need something. But I don't know. I just keep hearing that like they can't keep up. Um, they really can't. But yeah, with the nine of pentacles, not nine of pentacles. I'm sorry, y'all. This is the nine of cups within the reverse. It's like, yeah, this person definitely feels a lot of emotional, like a lack of emotional fulfillment. It's just crazy because it's like this person really wants your friendship. Like at the minimum, they really, really, really want your friendship, but they just see that you are ignoring them, like you're getting them out of your way. But this person here with the Eight of Swords, it's like they're still stuck there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's just like, I just pick up, it's like, yo, this person needs to let it go. Because it's like they're still talking about it to other people. And it's like, that's the thing I don't like, is because like now that other people and their opinions are involved, it just adds a lot of unnecessary energy to the circumstance. Like these people don't know you. Like, you know, these people don't know you. These people don't understand all the facets of the connection. But here with the Five of Wands, it's like it could be like one of those things where it's like this person just like win or lose, like they just want other people on their side. But yeah, with the Five of Wands here, this is confirming there's other people talking about this, there's other people involved, there's more interference. And I don't get it, because it's like this person wants people to see things their way, you know, or to agree with their narrative of the breakup. That's what they want, or to agree with their agenda. But it's just like you want people on your side, but at the same time, you still want to get back with Pow 3. Like it just doesn't make any sense. That's why I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, you can't have it both ways. But then I always also feel like, okay, is this their strategy? Is this what they're trying to do? But it seems like a lot that has to do with this person has to do with strategy. Like I wouldn't be surprised if I saw the Five of Swords, which lets me know that it's like this person could be a my way or the highway type of individual. But clearly they're talking to other people about the drama within the connection, or the arguments or the disputes, and also with the conflict. I feel like when you and this person were together, there was a lot of like playful back and forth and like playful banter. Like, you know, when you and this person were together. But I don't know. It just, for some reason, it just took a turn for the worse with the Five of Wands. That's just what I'm picking up on. But it's like this person doesn't want to let it go. I feel like even here with the Knight of Pentacles within a reverse, it's like when things were maybe not as solidified between the both of you, like you knew what the title was within the connection, there was a lot of playfulness. But once we got down to, okay, like, well, where is the connection actually going, and like legitimizing it and making it something stable, is like that's when I feel like that's when the problems started. Maybe there was problems as far as this person's capability of having the type of connection that you wanted with them, especially if this is somebody that you were already married to, or even a family member. It seems as though there were some type of expectations or standard that they should have been living up to, and they were incapable of doing that. And it's not like, oh, it's an unrealistic expectation. It's like when I see the Knight of Pentacles, it makes me think about it's something that's actually needed. You know, so what was it for you? Was it communication? Was it trust? Was it loyalty? Like, was it honesty? Was it integrity? Like, you know? But I just feel like with this person, it could have just been them, like, just withholding their emotions and being very, what I heard was very sheltered. So, like, sheltering their emotions. It just reminds me of someone that, like, just doesn't want their ego to be bruised. Like, just very highly insecure. That's what I'm picking up. or just not really being vulnerable and opening up and like showing you like how they really felt about you. That's why I just feel like now this Ace of Cups is showing up like after the fact. Okay, it's like the Ace of Cups, the Tower. It's like, okay, so now, so it just, I don't know. It just seems as though it takes a lot for this person to reveal how they really feel. And it takes outside situations, obviously with the Tower card, outside conflict, outside, well, external. When I say outside, I mean external. So like it takes things happening externally for this person to get it together internally. It's like backwards. It's backwards because I feel like all changes start from within. So I don't know, like I would just say, yeah, this person definitely feels some type of sadness, like towards, this connection not being, a connection that's actively going on in their life right now. They're definitely feeling some disappointment. They're feeling, disheartened. And then just also feeling gloomy with that Hermit card in reverse as well. Like just very depressed and very sad about it. Um, it's sad because it's just like I feel like this person couldn't really keep up and they didn't really have the skills to keep up with you or to keep up a relationship or to continue to keep developing a relationship. It's just they just didn't do it. And then here with the World in reverse, it just seems as though it's more of that energy of like this person not being able to let it go, or even within themselves not being able to understand the lesson and apply the lesson. And that's probably why this person still feels stuck. But even here with the World in reverse, it's like they feel incomplete, or they feel like the relationship is incomplete. But it's like it's kind of delusional, because it's like if you know that you weren't capable for one reason or another, like of being able to continue to build upon the relationship, then like, that it's just like you can't, I don't know how you would feel some type of way because it didn't end in the way that you thought it would. So I don't know how you would feel some type of way because it didn't end, but the way that you thought. But yeah, it just makes me feel like this person gave like zero or low to minimal effort as far as within this connection. And I think that they have to grapple with the fact that like this connection failed between the both of you and that just enough just wasn't done. And also with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, there's like this aspect of some type of entitlement. And because it's like expecting results with no work, so that's why I just feel as though this person, it's like how they look at it and how they feel now is like that they were personally lazy. But it's like, is that what they're telling other people? That's the question. That's the question. Because it's like, where you went wrong, but and yet it's like you're, and yet it's like they're still talking about you to others, but they know exactly what they did wrong. And there just wasn't enough time, energy, effort, or commitment put into the situation for it to actually last. Like it just was not enough consistent effort and consistent work. So it's like now they have to kind of sit back and see you consistently working on something else. So I feel like it's one of those like it's not you, it's me type of situations. Like where it's like you would be like, it's not me, it's you. And it's like they have to hold the L. They have to hold the loss. They have to hold the failure. But I don't know if it's like something that they want to. But they understand that like things are definitely complete. So I just feel like this person feels as if they just put in some more effort, then things would be in a better place. This person is definitely still stuck on this unexpected change that happened. And their mind is very much still there. What I just heard was like their mind is stunted. Their mind is stunted. But yeah, I mean, this person procrastinated on the connection. It seems like you had, something going here with this person. I feel like if this was your friend, it's like you're still working on, your own personal goals, but it wasn't like you were not going to include them. Seems like you were going to include them. And because the King of Pentacles is like an inclusive type of person, especially when it comes to loved ones. And he just takes a immense responsibility over making sure that they are good. and comfortable. So I just feel like you would have done that for this individual, but it seemed like they just didn't put too much back into the connection. But yeah, they also could be failing to see like what adjustments would have to be made. But honestly, I feel like the first step is them just letting this go and not expecting there to be some reconciliation. Like it not, you know, just not expecting that. It's like just don't expect it. And also to stop talking about you, you know, like that would be another good step that this person could take. But yeah, they're definitely talking about you to other people. When I was shuffling, I did see the Page of Swords within the reverse. So you already know it's messiness, like it's gossip, pretty much is what's going on. But yeah, with the Ten of Swords within the reverse, this is the real energy of someone not being able to let things go or to move with the changes. It's like the change already happened with the Tower, you know, so the change already happened, the ending already happened. Like with the Eight of Swords, with the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's like we're still stuck and we're still focusing on what happened in the past. So I don't know. I just heard making mountain out of molehill. So even as this person's bringing up your name to other people, it's like they don't even have to. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's like they don't even have to talk about you. They don't have to. But it seems as though this is something that they keep replaying in their head. And they just want people to see them in a certain way, or they want to win. So what I just heard was in the court of public opinion. So there it is. It's like they want to win in the court of public opinion as far as like, oh, what other people have to say about this, and, you know, swaying people's mind, or as far as like having a certain agenda. It's like the agenda is that they want people to see things their way or to think that they're in the right. Or they have a certain narrative that they want people to believe as far as when it comes down to you. But it's like they feel pretty sad and upset about it. So I don't know. That's just weird. It's weird. I feel like this person should just let it go. You know, they should just let it go. But yeah, I literally said I would not be surprised if I saw the five of swords like show up here. So I just feel like this is one of those like win or lose type of people. And it's like what they're telling other people, they want you to essentially be looked at as the perpetrator, and they want to be looked at as the victim. Like that's their whole thing. So it seems like even here with the Eight of Swords, because usually when I look at that, I'll think about a scarcity or poverty-based mindset, but it just seems as though it's a whole victim mentality when it comes to this person, but they can't let the situation go. So it's a huge victim mentality, and they're just doing this because they're butt hurt. Like they're just hurt over the situation. They're hurt, but I don't know what else to say. It's like this person knows they didn't do enough to even contribute to the situation. And they know why you had to go ahead and move on, because it was definitely just too challenging here with the Six of Swords. So, and I feel like this is advice for this person as well. It's like, just move on. Like, because the connection has definitely ended. Like, just move on and just let it go. Like, especially here with the Death card, it's like, just let it go. Like, that's why I just want to tell this person, but they're talking to other people about you, and they just let it go. Like, stop talking about you. That's what I would say. Just stop talking. But yeah, pretty much this person cannot let you go, as we said, as I said rather. And they're still stuck here. They're also bullying you, even if you don't know about it. They're just talking to other people about you, but they're doing it from a hurt and wounded place, and not being able to accept that the connection is over. So this person, they feel depressed. They also feel very salty, and then also very butthurt. When I say butthurt, it's like a different type of hurt. If y'all understand what I'm saying. It's a different type of hurt. They're not just regularly hurt. They're butt hurts. It's like hurt times 10, pretty much. But yeah, I wanted to see why, you know, they feel some type of way about you now, or even wanting a reconciliation. And then I see here with the Empress, like, so this person just wants to be nurtured. They want peace. They want harmony between the both of you. But it's like they've done too much and said too much in your absence for this to even be a thing, if that makes sense. Like, they've already talked about you. They've invited other people into this connection. So, you know, but this person could also feel like, because you're showing up with the Empress, that there is some type of competition that's going on for you. But I also feel like here with the Seven of Wands, it's like they couldn't even enter the competition if they wanted to. Because with the World in reverse, it's definitely giving me like unfinished business. But I feel like it's just more so like what they did not do. You know, like, let's not try to reconcile and reopen a wound, you know? That's what I just heard, like reopening a wound. Like, let's not try to do that. But yeah, they definitely do feel like there's unfinished business here. It's probably because of how you are showing up here as the Empress. It's probably because of how you are showing up. But here with the Ace of Swords, it seems like this person has something that they want to communicate to you. And it seems as though they want to communicate the truth. Okay, they want to communicate the truth. But yeah, for some of these people, I feel like you were considering some type of higher commitment with them, but that was something that just didn't go through. So maybe they want to communicate the truth about that. You just had, I guess, like a dream. That's just what I'm picking up. It's like you had a dream for your particular connection with this person, regardless of if y'all were lovers, friends, business partners. It's like you had an actual dream or what you saw for this connection, but it seems as though it's not really what this person saw as well. Like, you didn't have a collective goal or vision. I feel like this person, like I said, is like a my way or the highway type of person. Very much of an all or nothing type of person. And I feel like that's why they're stuck in life, because when it comes to dealing with people, there's going to be gray areas and there's going to be nuances. Like, it can never always 100% be my way or the highway. You know, it can never 100% be that. So yeah, I feel like this person wants to come towards you and tell you some type of truth. And I also feel like this individual wants to, for some reason, like I said, they want to compete, because there's definitely two other energies here. So maybe it is that you have some options, and this person is not one of them, but they would like to be. So that's something that's coming up here as well, but you're not paying attention to this connection. And also here with the Three of Cups within a reverse is letting me know that there's some type of cattiness and gossip, and you just separated yourself from this. So I just feel like this person talks a lot, and they've spoken to other people about you and about y'all's connection. But let's get some cards here from the Divine Feminine Oracle, and let's see what else comes up. So here we have narc repellent. So they're picking up that you just don't want to have nothing to do with them. You could also be exercising your boundaries as well. You could be exercising your boundaries as well and just trying to remove this person from your life. As we see here with the Seven of Wands, it's like you are advocating for yourself, you're defending yourself, and you're just repositioning yourself. So it's like, you know, they may feel as though you have nothing to give to them right now at this point in time. And we also have love lost. Yes, they're definitely feeling some type of devastation and depression from this tower moment happening, which is crazy. But hey, and the reason why I'm telling y'all this is crazy is because we have fantasize here. So it's like this person is still thinking about you. If it's platonic, you can just, of course, like I said, disregard this. But hey, it might still be the truth that your friend definitely has the hots for you, or your ex-friend has the hots for you, or your ex-acquaintance. But yeah, this person definitely feels some type of way with the fantasize. But yes, we also have high value here as well. So it's like this person could be waking up and finally understanding what your true and value is. I feel like this person attaches a lot of your value to your financial situation, and that's probably because they attach a lot of their value to their financial situation or their effort, and what they're actually doing. So it seems as though this person is putting a lot of value into what you are materially building up for yourself. And that's what they deem to make you a high value individual, from your own sense of comfortability and your life working well for you. Um, I would just be careful with them. It seems like they do want a reconciliation, but it's like this person has been talking about you, then it could just be that they want to know more about your personal business, so that they can continue to keep talking about that with other people. But we have certified it girl, and especially there with the Empress card. So this could be the reason why this person would like to reconcile with you, or they're not able to, of course, like I said, let this connection go, especially with the Ten of Swords within the reverse. It's like they're not able to really let it go. Um, but yeah, I mean, I feel like this person is having their own personal aha moment where they are just understanding like they just didn't do enough. They didn't put in enough effort. And this is why things were not wrapped up or completed in a way in which they thought it should be. This is why they're feeling like there is some type of unfinished business here. But yeah, let me put the certified it girl card down. And I'm gonna get y'all one more. On the bottom of the deck was hustling here as well. So this person definitely picks up that you are hustling, and that you are trying to take things to the next level with your financial situation, and also being there for your loved ones and people that come after you. So that's what they're picking up. And this is probably why they are fantasizing about you, because it's like you're making moves, and you're just a whole new person. And this is probably you all's breakthrough that you had to experience as well, was like actually developing a sense of self-love, so that you all could heal, and so that you all could evolve, and so that you all could show up in a better space. So like I said, it's just like night and day right now with this person. It's like they're feeling some unfulfillment when it comes to what they have personally accomplished for themselves. Whereas it's like you're kind of starting anew. Like this is a whole nother process that you're experiencing. So it's just like night and day. You're literally at a different place in life than this person right now. You're experiencing new things. It's like you're just encountering new things in your life, whereas it's like this person is very mentally stuck in the same spot. I just want to ask this person, like, what point are you trying to prove? It seems like this person is trying to prove a point. And if you're no longer in the game and you're no longer in the dynamic, then it's like it's not fun anymore for this person. So this is someone who like just loves to play games and loves to get people to bend to their will. It's like you're no longer there, so they can't play this game with you. If that makes sense. I'm just like, this person is playing games, and I just want to tell them, it's like when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So it just seems like you're not engaging in that same dynamic anymore, to where it's like it's no longer fun for this person. Let's see what else this person is, how else this person is feeling, but specifically like what are they projecting onto you? What is this person projecting onto you? Okay, we have addicted. I just feel like this person thinks like, I don't know, I just kind of got like twisted, sick and twisted. I feel like this person thinks because they have unfinished business with you, that gives them the permission to want to start something new with you. Like that gives them the permission to do that. But it's like, just because you feel like it's unfinished business doesn't mean that just because they feel like it's unfinished business doesn't mean that you all haven't came to a certain sense of closure within yourself. This person thinks that there's still another opportunity, and that you would be ready for another go around. But it's just like, I don't really pick that up with you, that you would be ready for another go around with this person, or like a part 2 or 3 is what it seems like. But yeah, that's just what they're projecting onto you. It's like, in a sense, you would be addicted to the pain. But it's like, just because they're addicted to the pain and they can't let it go does not necessarily mean that that's what you also want for yourself. They just feel like you're sitting there waiting on them. And it's like, that's also very delusional as well. Like, you're not sitting there, you're not waiting for them. With anger and chains, it's like they just project that, oh, you know, left them or broke up with them because you were just temporarily angry and mad, but that's it. It's like they're trying to use your anger against you, but it's like, if this person has enraged you so much to the point where it's like you feel like you have to cut them off and let them go, then it's like, that's how you felt, you know? So they could just be trying to look at you as like someone who is just like a destructor, or like you just destroy things just because you're mad. You destroy things, but it's like, this person doesn't do enough, and they're very low effort and minimal in what they can contribute to a connection. So I would be mad about that, especially if I was the one over here that was consistently giving and trying to nurture and making sure nurture the connection and making sure this person was taken care of. Like, thinking that this person or this relationship was a good opportunity just to experience that it's not, that you're getting into a relationship with someone who always wants to be right and see things their way. And then they're going to also try to manipulate other people into looking at you as the bad person, the bad guy. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Like, I would leave too. I would leave too. But yeah, this person is trying to say that, like, oh, you would be pretty much saying that, like, oh, you're ready for another go around with them. But I don't think that's the case. I feel like this is this person's ego talking, only because they're wounded and they're bruised and they're hurt right now. I think that's the only reason why. Then we also have Queen of My World. So yeah, they're trying to project onto you that you're narcissistic, and this is probably why they don't take you leaving them serious, because it's like, they look at you as like, oh, you're just throwing a temper tantrum, you know, like, oh, you're just throwing a temper tantrum, things didn't go your way, but you know, that person is going to be ready for another go around. Like, pretty much that's what they're trying to make it seem like. They're trying to make it seem like you still, like, you would still want more with them. And I don't think that's necessarily the case. I really don't think it is, like, that you would want more with them, but that's how they make it seem. It's like, they make it seem like, especially if this person promised you anything, what I heard was like, oh, wait, like, you're being too impatient. So they make it seem like you're being impatient, like you didn't wait for them to give you what they said they were going to give you, like you didn't wait for it. But my whole thing is like, I don't see anything here that will signify that, like, oh, you and this person worked well together. It's just conflict here. But I don't see anything where it's like, oh, we actually had a mutually beneficial relationship. Like, yes, you can have fun with someone and you can create memories with them, but were they showing up for you as much as you were showing up for them? Like, when you really pull back and look at their investment, did they invest enough into the connection, or were they being lazy and expecting, you know, results without any hard work or effort? So yeah, they're projecting some narcissism on there to you. Yeah, they're projecting narcissism towards you, like, that you just kind of care about yourself and that you're self-centered, and it's my way or the highway. But they're the real my way or the highway type of people. They're the real ones. They really are. Like, and this person also feels as though, like, you are, like, yeah, you're ready for another go around. And also they feel like you're procrastinating the reconciliation of you and them coming back together. Like, this is something that you are procrastinating on. But it's just like, what if you don't want a connection with them? You know what I'm trying to say? It's like, so how would you be procrastinating? But that's how this person feels, like you're procrastinating. But I just feel like they expect you to come running back to them. That's what they expect. And I just feel like, what for, you know? So it is what it is. Let's get y'all some cards from a reconciliation deck, and we're gonna close up this reading for today. Okay, let's see what we have. I know I saw something flip over, but we have money matters. I mean, there's a lot here that definitely has to do with money, especially you moving on and becoming blessed and just developing a greater sense of wealth in your own personal life. So, hey, that's something here as well. Money coming back up. We also have pause and reflect. So this could be a very reflective time period right now for this individual. They can be pausing to reflect. But yeah, I just pick up that this person is experiencing sadness, and they don't want to transition with the change, pretty much. Like, there's a change that happened between y'all, and it's like this person is not trying to transition with that change. But yeah, let's see what else we have. This card jumped. We have karmic lessons. So this could have just been one of those relationships where it's just like you learn what you need to learn from it, and you just have to continue to keep moving and evolving. That's pretty much what it seems like. And even there with the Ace of Cups, it could have been that you've released this situation. You've done enough crying, you know, and it's time for you to move on and, of course, continue focusing on you. Like, but yeah, I just feel like you've released a lot that has to do with this connection, and it has made you a better person. So it seemed like you learned the karmic lessons, where it's like this person is like, they helped you learn the lesson, and now they just need to move on. But here we have trauma involved, because I'm like, why can't this person move on? And yeah, they're pretty torn up about this. They definitely are, especially here depicting the crying. It's like they're still torn up about it. But I just feel like they need to choose, because what I heard was you're either in or you're out. And I feel like this person needs to just choose. It's like, if you're sad, it's okay to be sad about it. But to the point that you're sad and now you want to start becoming like angry about that sadness, and now you want to come back and start to punish that other person, which is y'all. It's like, that's weird. It's like, if you want to be sad about it, cry and feel sad. But to now turn around and you know, try to have people smearing your name and gossiping and being catty, like, I think that's a problem. And I just feel like it's all because this person just can't let it go. You know, they just can't let it go, or they can't resolve the issue. They can't move with the change. They can't move with the transition. And the fact is like, you're not together with this person anymore. So I don't know. It's just like this person has some issues with getting left, you know? It's like real abandonment issues, to the point of like where they just keep holding on instead of just letting that person go, that person being you. So do I think this is the last that you've heard of this person? I don't think so. Just keep your business to yourself is what it seems like, and you should be okay. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it right here, y'all. I hope that you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated for you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Be blessed, fam.